Prepping for Amazon SWE interview. In this video, I'm breaking down some must-know questions, showing you how to tackle them, and then use Beyz AI to generate real-time answers. At the end, we'll compare and talk about how you can improve your own responses for the real thing. The interview begins now. Write an algorithm to determine if two linked lists intersect. This linked list question comes up a lot in interviews. If two lists intersect, they share the same nodes up to the point. Don't rush into code. Interviewers care way more about your logic and how you optimize. So let's go over 3 approaches first. The first approach is brute force. For every node in list A, we traverse the entire list B and compare each node to check if they reference the same object. The time complexity is big O of m times n, and space is big O of 1. It's extremely inefficient, especially when the lists are long. The number of comparisons becomes huge, making it totally unscalable. In interviews, it's okay to mention this method briefly, but I don't recommend writing code for it. The second method uses a hash set. We first traverse list A and store each node object in a set. Then we traverse list B and check if any node is already in the set. This brings the time complexity down to big O of m plus n, but at the end of big O of m extra space. It's much faster, but uses more memory, especially when list A is very long. Overall, this is a solid middle ground solution. It's safe to write at least one first in the interview to make sure you have a working answer. The third one is the optimal solution, using 2 pointers, no extra space, and still get big O of m plus n time. Here's the idea. This code was generated by Beyz AI, and honestly, it's extremely what interviewers want, optimized, clean, and smart. No extra space, and it even handles those annoying follow-ups like what if the lists are the same, or what if one is no. It just covers it all. Given a value and an array of integers, find if there are two integers in the array that add up to the value. This is basically a classic two-sum question. Interviewers might try to confuse you by not calling it that, but the solution is the same. Brute force is big O of n squared. Skip it, go straight for the hash map, check for the complement while you loop. Now, let's see how Beyz AI would answer this question. Super clean answer. Beyz uses a scene set and check for a complement on the fly. Big O of n time. Super fast to write in an interview. And bonus, Beyz auto-generates readable variable names and clean logic. Love that. How would you implement a sparse array with limited memory? This one's more of a system design brain teaser. Amazon last list. The data is super sparse, so using a giant array, not an option. It's not about code, it's about making smart trade-offs. Beyz gave 4 options, but I'd go with a hash map. It's way simpler than a tree and faster to look up. Better than sorted arrays when there are lots of inserts. CSR, CSC, great for structured data, but here the keys are just random integers, so not a good fit. Hash map wins on balance. This setup is super practical, only non-zero values are stored, and the missing keys are returned 0, saves memory, and is fast. What matters most in a question like this is how you explain your trade-offs, and Beyz does a great job turning that into clean logic and code. These 3 problems have all shown up in the real Amazon interviews. If you understand the core ideas and combine them with real-time feedback from Beyz AI, you will be able to tackle them with confidence. If you want to see more mock interviews, walkthroughs, or AI-powered code analysis, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and drop a comment with the next question you want to see. See you in the next one!